Okay, Luca, I've got one suggestion for you, and it's very early in your swing, so this is not going to take very long. Um, I suggest that, I'm posting again the videos of all of the major leaguers and how they load their back hip and how they get off of their back side and into their front side, because I noticed this last week in all of the slow motion videos, but I wasn't saying anything. But now in the video lessons, I want to try to help you out. So as we go to swing, the first thing that again I'm looking at is how are we loading our back hip? And you've got some rock into back hip load, but here's what happens. Two things. Let me get the straight line here. All right, I think that's pretty straight. We can't have our back hip or our knee come outside of our back foot. If we do, then we're negating our hip load and we are ending up just getting the weight on our leg. We're going to get stuck on our back side. We're not going to have a lot into our swing, and it's going to set our direction to be around. So let me go back to my arrow key. So watch here, and you can see how your back knee turns out. So again, we're watching here, and this is something that has been consistent. I've seen it since last week. You can even see here on your back foot how that turns out. So we're watching our foot and we're watching our knee. We're seeing sort of the negative of loading our back hip. We're getting everything into our back leg. The other thing, and you could even see it from there, is that it makes our stride be up. And that causes us to start to open up, and you can see the position in which you are landing here at toe touch. And again, just watch all of those major leaguers. I put it on this page of the Google site as well, so that you can see how they're getting off their backside. But it's just very intuitive looking from here, to see how your weight is set up and how that's not a very strong position from which I can swing. So as I zoom out, now you've got some good stuff going on in terms of, as we look at our other checkpoints, your elbows back behind your belly button, your chin's over your belly button. I think that you've got your weight a little bit in this way. I think that you've got your bat a little bit past the 45-degree angle, and I'd like to see the top hand be a little bit closer to your back shoulder. But what I'm really concerned about, and by concerned I mean what we want to address first, right, in our kinetic chain, is as we are rocking into hip load, this doesn't turn and this doesn't turn. Because our end result is we get to a position there where we're really, 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 really weak, and it gives us more of an around type of action. That's something that you'll see in your slow motion swings, and you can see the around path even starting right there that you are taking to the baseball. And as we look at impact, that straight line that should be going through our back knee, through our back shoulder, and our head is off. And from impact to extension, your head's going way, way back. And all of that is attributable to, as we are loading, right, we're turning our knee and our foot backwards so that we're in a position where we cannot get off of our backside into our front side to drive straight to the ball. Instead, we're getting a lot more arms first and around, which decreases how hard we can hit the ball as well as our direction to the ball.